Hey guys, so I wanted to show you something that is super helpful when you start talking to a lot of people and having a team and having challengers and trying to keep track of everyone on their Facebook to make sure that you're interacting with them and not forgetting who you're talking to and stuff like that. And it's called making a Facebook list. And the best part about having a list when it comes time to invite to like 3-day sneak peeks or invite to challenge groups if we have event pages for them or anything like that, you can just invite the entire list of people and you don't have to click on the individual names, which is a pain in the butt. So let me show you how to do that. All right. So as you can see here, I don't have a newsfeed because I turn it off with Facebook Purity, which I can make another video about that because it's super helpful for keeping me on track and not getting lost in the newsfeed because there's nothing there. But what you want to do is scroll all the way down to where it says Friends, and you're going to click on More. And as you can see, I have 3 lists that I've created. One for January potential coaches, one for January challengers, and one for personally sponsored coaches. So if I want to look at my personally sponsored coaches and see what they're posting and check in with them and kind of like keep an eye on what they're posting, I can click on that. And now my news feed will be full of only posts from my personally sponsored coaches. So I can see Carolyn here and Regina posted and Bree. So these are all just posts from my personally sponsored coaches. So what I can do, I can just scroll through, give them a like. Oops. Like that. I'll like that one. And I can just go down and like all of them if I want to be really nice. And I'll leave comments too. I'm not just going to like them, but just it's an easier way to keep track of all of them. To add people, well, let me show you how to make one first. But I also have one for my challengers, so any of the people in my challenge groups in January, they're all in here, so I can go through and got my workout in, I'll like that. Maybe I'll comment on a photo. If I see something here, I already liked that one. So these are all of my challengers. And all of the posts here are also the posts that they're posting in the actual challenge groups, not just on their wall. So it helps me narrow down my challengers so that I can make sure I'm commenting on the things that they're posting in their group. And then another one I have is like personally sponsored, or not personally sponsored, potential coaches. So these are people who I'm talking to about coaching. So these people, I'm going to want to make sure that I'm liking their things. I'm giving them attention. Oh, he's so cute. Let me comment on this one. How adorable. And I'm making sure that I'm giving them some likes and comments. You want to make sure that you're also commenting like valuable things. You don't want to just say, oh, cool pic, like that. You want to actually comment things that are engaging. You can ask questions, respond to something that they're posting. So that is how I keep track of them. But to make a list, that's probably what you've been waiting for me to show you. You want to go where it says friends, and then you're going to click more. And then you're going to click on create list. So I'll just make, let's say I'm making one for potential coaches. Just pretend I don't have one. Or actually, I'll make a family one. Just my fam. And then you click who you want to add. So I will add my mom, my dad, my sister. I'll add James. Add his sister. You can add my cousins. Great, and just I'll add more people, but this is just a sample. I'm probably not going to keep this list, but that's just an example. And then you'll hit create, and now I will only see posts that my cousins made, posts that James made, posts that just cousins of my James, because my mom hasn't posted recently, which is surprising because she usually posts a lot on Facebook. But that, as you can see, it narrows it down and it's only posts from those specific people. Now, if, say, I want to add somebody else to this list, I forgot somebody, I can click on Manage List, Edit List, and then you want to click on this right here and change it to Friends, and then you can add more people. So let's say I'll add my aunt, Rose. All right, and then I'll hit finish. And now you should see things from her in here when I refresh the page. Let me do that. If she posted anything recently. Nope. Well, I guess she hasn't been on Facebook either, but trust me, it's only posts from these people on the list. So you can make as many different lists as you want. You can make them for challengers, potential coaches, whatever you want. But the coolest thing, let me show you, when you're going to invite to an event, you're going to click on event. Let's just say I'm inviting people to the Super Saturday event. I would click on invite, choose friends, and then I have the ability, now that if I click more, you see January challengers pops up, January potential coaches, my family, PS coaches. So if I click on PS coaches, I can select all of them and invite them all to the group all at once without having to click on all of their names, which is kind of a pain. So that's why I like to do lists over doing interest groups. Interest groups are kind of the same concept where it narrows your Instagram, what the heck am I talking about? Your Facebook, it'll narrow that feed down to just those people. But the thing is, it doesn't allow you to invite that group of people all at once. And I really like that feature. So that's why I do lists instead. But if you just take like 5 to 10 minutes every day to dedicate to scrolling your feed and like with a purpose, like instead of getting lost in the feed, how about you spend 10 minutes scrolling your feed of just those people who you are looking to help in a challenge group or looking to sign up on your team, so that you are not wasting time scrolling, but you still get to do the little scroll thing, which is a lot of fun. So I hope that is helpful to you. And if you have any other questions about making lists or anything like that about Facebook and how it works, just let me know and I'll help you. Bye.